Hello, good night. Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Your girl is here learning how to go and do something. So, since I don't have to be in the dark, I could be well, I'm in the dark, but I could be talking, and then you're. So, yeah, I was laughing just now. How are you guys doing before I go to bed? I said, let me stop and say hello. Oh, my phone is not doing that this time. Oh, I already put my kids off to bed, and so I'm here. I was watching a few videos, and then I'm here. How is everybody doing tonight? Good night, good night, good night, good night. I hope you all are doing amazing, and all the yada yada yada. I don't know if you guys get that's me in the black there. See? Don't like, don't like none of my room, so I'm in the black section right there. So, but I will have to take some nice pictures so that I can have it right there. So. Yep. So hope everybody's doing good. Mountain lover. Hey, mountain lover. Say, hey, babe. Hey, how are you? Good night. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying to pray with my son. Pray to get some stuff out the way. And I'm here for myself now, just chillaxing, relaxing. Mountain lover say, I like you. Oh, thank you. It's a will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? Well, social media is a friendly place. So, where are you from? I'm originally from Jamaica. I'm a mom of two boys. Just me and my boys live. My what they call it? My two gems. Yep, my two gems are with me. So, my angels are with me. Oh, you from Kingston? Are you from Kingston? I'm not from Kingston. I'm not a Kingstonian, but I know Kingston. No, I'm not a Kingstonian. I'm actually not a Kingstonian, but I've been to Kingston a lot. Oh, you're from India? Oh, nice, nice. Oh, well, I'm not a Kingstonian, but oh, what the hell? How did this get on my bed? I don't know. I just told you you need to watch back the video. What I just said to you, you weren't listening to me. I don't like to repeat myself. I just told you. I said I'm a mom of two boys, me and just my boys. You're asking me too much personal business now. Have a civilized conversation on social media. There's always place to ask people personal question. Social media not get people answer nobody with a personal question. Do you got this? Do you got no? I have an email on my homepage. If people want to reach out to me for collabs or anything or so forth, but be respectful, because then you'll be blocked. I don't got no Instagram. Only Instagram I have is my eyes. That's the only Instagram I got is my eyes. I'm old school. I don't got no Instagram. I don't got no Instagram. I'm just on YouTube right now. No, I don't give up my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is personal. I said I was gonna create a WhatsApp number, but I have to wait first. Like if somebody wanna call me, say hi, talk to me, sometimes you feel down, depressed, out. You just want somebody who can talk you can talk to, laugh, and Not you don't have to share your personal life, just laugh or relax or so. But I'm not a fish. How you gonna catch me? You have to go to the ocean and reel out your rod, get your rod and your bait. I make you chill. Yes, I make you cool. Yeah, man. But I got an email upon my thing, say if like somebody want to email me for columns or whatever, you know. Or you could join I have membership. You could join my membership and you could join the highest level membership live and we can chat on membership live for the world to see. So hope everybody is doing good. Oh, you say I'm fish or you the river? A river fish. Oh, yeah, river mama. They always say river mama in Jamaica. We say river mama. Ah, good night, beautiful people. Good night, likers, sharers, commenters, well wishers, VIP, moderators. This is a blessing upon yourself. So good night to one and all. Good night. I'm just here chilling for the night. So thank you all for rock and coming. So good night to you all. Yeah. But I gotta get me some cause since I learned today how to put pictures in the background of my live, I will definitely have to take some pictures and keep them in my phone. So like nighttime, sometimes you turn the light off and you're talking, instead of seeing a black screen, you could actually see a picture of the person talking in the background. You know what I mean? And then it's a steady picture, so at least you can get to let me take a good look at this person. Let me see if she look this, she look that. You know what I mean? So you get, so you can see the face behind the voice. Yeah, especially at night, like when you turn off the light and everything. So instead of you have a dark picture, so I like that. So yes, man. What we doing? I'm doing good. As I said, I had to pray earlier with my sons because earlier was not so wonderful. So I had to pray and make sure they send them off to their bed and all of that, all the yada yada. So I'm just here before I lay down myself, before I call it, before I hang the spikes up for the night, you know. Make sure to. Tell them that we did good. We forgot we had got some macaroni and cheese. So we had baked it in the oven. We ate some of it. It wasn't the best macaroni and cheese, but we ate some of it. And then at least we ate some of it and then throw away the rest. Because it wasn't the best, macaroni and cheese. But you know how we go. We ate other things, but I mean, we're feeling peckish, so we decided to bake that in the oven. We sure did. Bake it in the oven. Because the oven to me is quicker, and bake it in the oven. And we're able to enjoy it. And then tonight the lighting is good because I tie half of my curtain, so I didn't close up the whole window. So there is a little bit of the street light coming into the room, so it don't like when because I have a dark curtain here, so when the curtain is down, it dark in the room. But tonight I kind of half tie the curtain up from this morning where the natural sunlight could be coming in. Pretty soon it's gonna be start getting cold where you're not gonna really get no natural light coming in. So I capitalize on and the weather today, which was beautiful. Yesterday the weather was beautiful. Um, and then tomorrow, we're a little later, they're having this giveaway that I wanted to take the kids to, but I'm wondering. I know it starts at 1 tomorrow, but I'm wondering if I should take them tomorrow. I'll be contemplating. I'm not sure if I want to take them, but I might. I'm not sure. So it's one of those in that short that I had post. It's one of those events I want to go to. But I'm not sure. Well, I went to one already, but by the time we get there, everything we got something, but it was too late. Well, not too late. They already run out of stuff by the time we get up to it, So I was went up and down looking costume for the kids today, but I didn't get any. So we gotta still search. So how is everybody doing on this wonderful Sunday morning? Early Sunday morning? I think it's Sunday morning, no, right? Yeah, it's not Sunday morning yet. I guess I'm losing my mind. I don't know why I thought it was Sunday, but guys, I'm telling you, for the past week, I've been so all over the place. I'm like, ooh, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, they say if you can relate, you know what I'm talking about. If you can relate, man. You have some things when you go through some things, you're all over the place, confused and like, Lord help me, you know. Oh, I'm telling you, just look at that. You can be all over the place. But I hope everyone is doing fantastic tonight because guess what? It's life and the breath is blowing, so we just have to say, hope everyone is still doing amazing, regardless, you know. You know. Yes, man. So I'm enjoying the quietness. Can you hear how quiet it is in here? If I shut up and stop talking for about a few seconds, you will listen how quiet the place is. Because the TV is on, but it's in the living room, so I'm not in the living room, yes. I'm in my bedroom. The kids are in their room. And they're all in their bed, each one in their bed. Nobody's sharing anything tonight. Everybody's in their individual space. You know. So, but listen how quiet it is. You know how quiet that is? It's like you go far, far away. But then it's like, far, far away. It's like you go far away. I don't know if you guys are listening, but it's so quiet. I don't know. That's good though, because it's late at night, so that's good. Actually, since I moved, since I live here in America, I never really live anywhere where it was noisy at night. It was more quiet. Like every block that I used to live on or whatever, it was more quiet. Even when I was in Maine. Well, when I was in Maine, I was living on private property. So you just go to work, go through the forest. Yes, I had to pass through a forest to go home at night. But they had street, not street light, they had those light that they jam up on the side of the street so you can follow the pathway to go down. Ooh, that was scary at night. So then you're riding the poor bicycle and you had that flashlight, but it turned into a 360 circle in front of you. Sometimes it's not shining far down. Yeah. So that road there, because it was a private property road. So that road was more kind of dark at night, you know. But thank God it was a safe place. Because we used to work at this thing here that when it closed at night, like 1, 2 o'clock, I had to ride home, and sometimes it was just me alone going up that direction. If I was going the other direction, then I would have more company to go home with. But because I end up living on private property, you know, and I mean private property, you like like you stay with your boss, where your boss live, you stay there. Yeah, so that is considered private property. And both side of the street, once I turn off to go down in that, I would probably say alley. It was it was scary. Deer could run out on you, anything. And then when I got there, I had to train up the bicycle when I got to the house. Most time the other girls used to be home already, but I would be the one out late because I was at the park working. Uh, that was my secondary job. I was at the park working on the travel program. So when the park over, like 1 o'clock at night, sometimes 12 o'clock, depending on how. If it's busy, it stay open till I think 1 o'clock, or by 2 o'clock we close up. But if it's not that busy, we close at 12. So it open at 5. They had a day camp, but people who have to work their primary job come 5 o'clock in the evening, at least 4:45, and then clock in to get ready for 5 o'clock. And then if you're busy, they normally send some of the kids home, but the ones that can make the money, you get to stay back. And I was one of those. Luckily, I won. Because you see, I like to talk, so I was able to, encourage people to come and play the games, and they win stuff for the kids like beers, Paw Patrol, what they call it, those smiley face, and what they call it, Pikachu. Oh, Pikachu used to run the place. Everybody want Pikachu. Can I get a Pikachu? I mean, bags and bags of Pikachu will be based on the game. It depends on the game. Everybody want to win the Pikachu, so. And then when night come, I probably get right to go halfway up the road, meaning like somebody going halfway, but it wasn't halfway enough because by the time me done with downtown and have to go up, then I had to ride like a mad woman to go because sometimes it's dark, not all the time it's dark. So I had to be riding and pumping. And when I tell you, I was fit like a figure then. Because at night I'm not playing to go home. I'm riding the crap out of that bicycle. I'm riding that bicycle like I was driving a car. So what it kind of that within itself helped me to be the person I am right now. To be honest, all that experience really helped shape me into the person I am today. To be honest with you, so I don't regret it because I remember when I just left to go up here to work, I never like stayed nowhere by myself. I wouldn't even walk nowhere by myself. When I mean walk nowhere, like certain hours a night or something, at night. And when I go there and I realized I had to get tough quick and I had to get brave quick and I had to be determined quick. I'm like, is it that you do or don't do? So it was really fun, interested, and can somebody probably say it can be risky because you're a girl. Hours a night, 1 o'clock, you're going home by yourself, and then sometime I may have company to go home because sometimes some of the girls when they get busy, we all get off at the same time and we both go into the same direction. So that was good at night, you know what I mean? Yes, in the latter part, two of the girls that used to work with me at my primary job, they were working at the secondary job too. And we had my boss had get away if he helped move them from where they were because he had moved me first, and then they come after. Yeah, and they were Chinese, the two girls too, and then they moved them, and then we all stayed in the house. So yeah, so that was good. And then when they end up left before me to go back home, cause I came late. I mean came late because it go according to when you were getting out of college to get the holiday break or whatever. So yeah, hmm yep. And then when everything closed down, then I was just left with the primary job. So at this time, I was able to come home early, can go early, 9 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock, and then come home early enough to come and sleep. And if I need to go Portland or whatever, I could go. Such a like one even, and then one even me and another few girls from my hometown, home country, we end up going to Portland, Maine to enjoy some stuff. Ice shop. Well, not ice shop because we were packing barrels. So it was an ice shop, We were doing some stuff. We weren't shopping away like we crazy, but we were, you know. And then some of the stuff I had put in my barrel. Oh man, somebody by the time I get home, I said, "Where's my sheet? Where's my this?" Everything was stolen out my barrel. I'm like, I worked so hard and somebody stole everything out my barrel. I'm like, wow. But that was it though. There was a lot of stuff missing out my barrel. A lot of nice stuff that I had bought. When I asked about it, nobody can tell me. But that's how life is. You win some, you lose some. But I learned, I gained a lot of experience. I gained more. Just say that, hey, you have to tough up in life. You always say, oh, I'm Freddy, I can't do. So I had to learn to tough up real quick. I had to learn to brave up real quick. Because, at nighttime, when they say nighttime, don't have any governor. So I had to learn to brave up real quick. So that was very good. It was a good experience. Good experience. And I went back another year again. So that was very good experience. Good experience. But if I had started when I was just like, I only did 2 years on the program, but if I had started when I just go to first year, then everything would have been good. Yeah, everything would be good. But I go in second year, going third year. So everything will be good. Yes, like when you just go to college or you can't apply. You will apply to go and work on travel program. Yes, that better for you because, you know, and then every year you can keep going back. But only 2 years I was able to do on that program, which is the J1 program. Because you have to be in college to do it. The H2B, no, you don't have to be in college. But the J1, you have to. You have to enroll in a community college or a college or a university to be up in that. One family will go down. Bless up yourself, man. Will go down one family up. Movement. Bless up yourself. Say good night, resilient. Yeah, man. We there, man. We there, reason. Reason with myself. May I reason with me whole self. But it was really a good experience, people. I'm telling you, it was really a good experience. I even get to volunteer at the same time. Couple event was going on. I was able to participate as well as volunteer. One of them I couldn't swim, so I didn't even bother trying to do that activity. So I just volunteer. And it was a big event. So I volunteer at that event. And my boss had given me the time off. So I work with some real nice person. You know. But such is life, man. You say, big up yourself, man. Bless up yourself and family, man. Yeah, man. You know how we go. Your words of the family. Up movement. Your words of the we go. Say one family. Bless up, man. Bless up yourself, man. There, man. Yeah. So I just this evening, I know one family me learn how to put one picture up on my channel, up on the live, because at first me used to say, Janu, like when you do one live and you have to turn off the what they call it, turn off the camera because based on what you do. I said, Janu, you say how do you do that? On your phone, when you go live on your phone, you click the arrow down and you're gonna see something like one person head and body, half a body called green, and then in name I call green screen. And you just scroll, when you click on it, you don't hit scroll, and scroll and find one picture in your phone, okay, it gonna have some picture with it there already. So you have to select one of the picture them what you have there. So if you don't have no picture there, then might have to either end the live and take a picture or something and then come back on. And then you can have it set there, and if even if you're still in a picture, nothing wrong. Cause at this even me learn about it. Yeah man, you say in the background there. Yes man, cause sometimes instead of you turn off his screen and your screen go dark. You know what I mean? Somebody could just go and take in the little picture then I go and it and I say, boy, yeah man, at least it's better than the darkness. Because sometimes I know everybody can deal with the dark business. And when we are talking about him like, when you talk about your life and everything, you have to just turn it off for a second based on where you are doing. Everybody can deal with the dark business. So that was one of the best thing I found out to do. Because I seen other people doing it. And then I even Google it and they were telling me to use some cap code. They were telling me I kind of something to use. Something I wanted from TikTok. I'm like, man, I've not done none of these. So I was surprised. I say green screen. So when I click on green screen and I look, I see some of my pictures popped up. And I say, all right then, with whatever picture you have in your phone, which is the latest, it don't give you a wide variety to choose from. Because I have more pictures in there, but it don't give you a wide variety. It just give one them that you recently take. Yes, man. So if you go live, you take one nice picture if you want, and you just make it sit on there so somebody can just, instead of watch everything, how they can look on the green screen a little bit. You said, nice smile, my friend. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, there, yeah, man. This evening, this selfie. And this evening, me taking on this selfie, act weird. Yes, man. But I say go one family, but it me feel good, so me figure it out, Feel good, man. They must say rotate the device. I want to go on. Okay, they rotate it. Me feel good, because if me run me hand over it, you see me hand? See me hand I move, see a green screen, see there. Yeah, man. So I felt really good to know that I can do that now. Because sometimes you might, let's say me go up on the road now and me want something I go on, and me can't really get it talk to or something. But me just I want picture that me can't talk to them, but I don't know really. I see no picture or something. But you don't see a picture, and I hear me in the background and I know say, boy, is it that the life, and then hear about the life, the light is off, or you can't say, probably she busy where she there. You know what I mean? And then at least you still have something to look on, you know. Even though it might not be the best picture when me get, but you can still see something then better than the dark screen. That's just my take. That's just my take. So, to each his own, people, you know what I mean? A life, man, to each his own. No big deal. So I like it that way. So yeah, man, I like it that way. So because it pay to learn, people. And I was happy because even since week I learned something else outside of YouTube, that I had bought something and I wanted to do it, and I couldn't get to do it. I tried it before I opened it, tried to install it myself, and it was giving me peer issues when I had bought it probably about 2 years now. And I just put it away and put it in a bag. And then when certain things start happen, everybody tell me, man, you need to do this, you need to do that. I said, okay, I go do it. So I took the bag, walked with it to the laundromat, and that evening when I came back home, I sat at my computer next and I heard a voice say, go try it again. And it gave me a few little hiccups while I was trying it. And then I said, you know what, let me go up on YouTube. When I tell you, they got some YouTube videos out there that really can help gain some insight on on anything we need to do. Let's say we're doing something and we don't have nobody to help us do it around us to do it. Also, you just once you know the stuff that you're trying to install or anything, you type in it and sometimes it might require you to do more than one research to find the best thing that suits you, so you can get clarity to or not it was a clarity, so you can get an understanding of how to install what you need to install or do what you need to do. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, it does take me about four research I had to do to come to the conclusion to settle for one that was much more clear, quick and fast, straight to the point. And I'm like, yeah. And then after that, it took my little self a few seconds to really caught on to what the guy was saying. You know what I mean? And then, because he was just saying so and so XYZ, and I'm like, okay. And then when I caught on to it, I'm telling you guys, I caught on to it and I said, oh. And also, I had the manual as well. And I was reading the manual to give me the guidance as well. Yes, man, but when I tell you, sometimes you live alone and you think you can't do anything for yourself nowadays, but so many people have recorded videos of how to do something that you won't just purchase for yourself or you just go and discover, but somebody already had it before. And then when they say, you know what, maybe somebody out there need to know how to do this. Because you can have tons of videos out here, but all of them might not be clear to you when you research it. So even if you do something and you say, all right, I think this might help somebody, you know what I mean? It's how you go pass it on, because every video, everybody's way of, explaining stuff is different. But I'm telling you, it will help me so much. I'm like, wow. Yep. But I tried like 3, 4 times, and I'm like, it's not working. And then I kept trying and I kept trying, but this time when I kept trying, I don't just use the one approach I was using. I also go to YouTube and I go to the manual again, and I had to reread the manual a few times. I understand the manual, but then I didn't understand enough to put it to practice. But then I'm normally, when I start to look at something deep, yes, I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to get it. Because even with this thing, when I see some people with the screen, I'm like, oh, they had a picture at the back and then they sit at the front. How do they do that? And the first thing I did was Google. And they start telling me all kind of stuff I need to do that. I have that in the background. And little did I know that it was just a green screen and you have pictures and put it up there. So at first I didn't know. I did not know. Because I used to try to say, man, I wish they could have a picture up here. I used to say it in my videos. And I say, I wish YouTube could have a thing where you could be doing your work or something, but you're in the background doing something, and you could put a picture up so people could be looking in the meantime. You know what I mean? So that was very good, family. That was very good. I ain't gonna lie. So just the green screen. And then if you have pictures in your phone, yeah, if you're gonna come live, or sometimes you're up on the road and you don't want to look a meeting, want to look a function, and you still want to do your live and people just hear what you have to say in the background. That's a tool that can be used to still keep people around who want to support you. You know what I mean? Not everybody gonna stay, but who want to support you within that moment, to listen, to hear what you have to say. Also depending, you know what I mean? It depends. I like to say depend, because it's not all the time anything is being said to say importance or relevant or good information. Sometimes it's just what they call it, surface level conversation. You know what I mean? So it depends. I, I like to use the word depends. So it really helpful, because sometimes you could be at a function and you wanna share something going on that is could be uplifting, encouraging, you know what I mean? And then, but you don't want everybody to always see that you have the phone up to your face and all of that, or you have to turn the camera off. So this is a great way to just put the phone down. Even with people who do public speaking, this would be like when they go live on their YouTube channel or whatever, and sometimes they can't get to see. That'd be a great one for somebody who do public speaking as well. Where, yeah, because sometimes with public speaking, it require you to be moving up and down, not require you to have a phone in your hand. And if you're not that what you call it, high tech yet, where you have people camera, you have people who are doing the videoing for you or the recording, then that would be a great one to use the green screen right there. You know what I mean? Because remember, I know you can be a public speaker and still yet don't have the big platform yet where you can hire somebody to be a photographer for you or anything yet. So when you're starting out, so this would be a great one where they can hear you talk and you just put a nice, either put the event, whatever you're trying to portray there, or you put a picture of you, you know. So this to me is it's a great tool depending on how you're going to use it, you know. It would be a great tool. It's not, you know, and it can be also a great tool for like if you're sick, you're not feeling well, you don't feel like coming on the camera, or you're here not calm, a female, or you just feel overwhelmed, but you still want to come and do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Because we're not consistent on these platforms. With somebody else coming here, I'm gonna say, Lama, say, hey, my best friend, how are you? Greetings, how are you? Greetings, thank you. You say I like you. Thank you, Lama. How you doing? I was just here talking. So I was just talking about the benefit of this green screen thing here that I discovered today. You know what I mean? So even like at night and you wanna turn off your light. For example, somebody wanna you wanna encourage somebody, you wanna motivate somebody or so. You can have a picture. Even if it's not a picture of you or whatever, you probably can find a picture and just put it there or something. And you can have background as a narrator, a talk or whatever. So, you know, I encourage anybody to look at it and see what benefit it would be for you. Because everybody use of it would be different, you know. And then sometimes you're busy, but you want to go live to be consistent or whatever. This would be a great tool too. Because you could be out there instead of saying, hold this for me, hold this, do this for me. And sometimes people don't want to hold nothing, they want to do nothing, they just want to be sit down, hand free. You know what I mean? So this is a great one as well. As long as you probably have a microphone where people can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. At night, you know, and you want to talk and you don't feel like going on camera, you don't feel like dressed up for the camera. As especially if you're doing a late night video, you don't feel like dressed up for the camera. You know, your people will find you. So, and if you say something and it's relevant and it's important, people will definitely find you. So, you say, I'm so happy you live your life. I am fine. Thank you. Good to show. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, man. Yes, man. But you know, this, no, I was just saying, looking at some of the good benefit of having the green screen, you know. Even a mother going live and let's say you're a mom and you just had baby, but you want to go live to talk to people and just relax in the background or whatever. You just put a nice little picture up or something, and you can just be in the background narrating till you're ready to leave, you know, and converse with people night before you go to your bed. And you say, I want to go live, but my hair's so raggedy. I didn't do my makeup. I didn't do this. 'Cause you probably were sick, tired, or something. Then this is a great one. You know, you can pick up a picture. You say, thank you. God bless you and your family. Thank you so much, Lama. Thank you. Blessings to you all. You know, so this to me have great benefits to it, and it depends on how you use it. So people, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I just discovered how to put a picture in the background. And today I click on the arrow down button, because if you don't click on the arrow down button, you will only have the circle button to turn the camera front or back, the microphone, the camera, and that thing there will call, we call it retouch, and the thing that screenshot stuff. But then once you click the down arrow button, you see the green screen. Then you can select a photo from your photo thing, so you can drop it in your background. Also, and also another benefit that's coming to my head as well. Let's say you're home and you didn't clean up properly or something to for the day. You could be not feeling well, you come home late, you were tired, you were exhausted, because we're human beings, we're allowed to feel those kind of way. Then a green screen would also be a great benefit for you as well within that moment, because one, you could let people know that, hey, I'm in the background, I'm cleaning up, but because I'm not gonna be all the time inside a camera, because you're trying to get some work done while talking to everybody, you know what I mean, feel motivated. You could be encouraging somebody as well too, to, hey, I could do this, yeah. You know what I mean? And it ease the burden sometimes. It ease the burden. You know, it does. You see, from Gambia, Africa, bless up to Gambia, all the way out of Africa. Bless up yourself, man. Manners and respect, all the way from Gambia. I had a friend from Gambia. He married now. He live, he live in I think Wisconsin. Yes, man. So it's a great benefit, guys, depending on how you're looking at it. You know, you have lots of mother out here sometimes that do YouTube, and sometimes they have like a young baby and they trying to nurse the poor baby, and they doing a live at the same time, or trying to hustle, 'cause everybody out there trying to hustle nowadays. It out here is real. It's in the street, it's real. You know, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great opportunity right there. And sometimes people do live from their workplace. And that's also a great opportunity as well. Okay, you could be in the background when you can talk, and then at the same time, your green screen would be up there covering for you. You know what I mean? So somebody don't have to be looking at just a dark screen, you know? They could at least see a standstill picture of you. They know it's you because they always see you live. You know what I mean? You just don't have to abuse it and take it as a habit not to show your face, or not to show up as just the way you are. It's not to replace the real you, but it's just for like in the night. Let's say you go into your bed at night and you want to do one live. Instead of you have to be up all night while you're talking and have the light on. Maybe you're not alone in the room. Your kids may be sleeping and you don't want to keep the light on. And for, what do you call it, conservative purposes, where you're trying to save on your light bill, you know what I mean? Then that's also a good way to use it. But then you don't want to miss the people them to see your face. But that night it would be a good one. Or like even when you're on the road and you're driving and you're doing a live, that is also a good one as well. That you could just be in the background narrating, let people know what exactly you're doing, so they can still hang out and enjoy. I hope YouTube carry a video next, where you can put maybe a 3-minute video or a 2-minute video. A 2-minute video of maybe something that you pre-recorded already or something. Maybe they need to do that next. So hopefully YouTube could do that, where you can have the chance to upload live a little clip, just a quick clip. Maybe all a 2-minute. I want to say not 1 minute, maybe a 2-minute. Well, a 1 minute is long enough, but maybe a 2-minute, not bad. Maybe it's a song, whatever you have to say. Quick 2 minutes, but you'd have to pre-record it and then you could upload it like how you do you had the picture already and then you upload. Hopefully they can do that for the live. That would be nice. That is like running ads on the live. That would be nice. That would be a great big deal. Yeah. So I was just listing out the benefit, but some of the downfall to green screen, you don't want to do too much green screen, especially like in the daytime, when you'd have to just schedule yourself where you can be available to people to see your face. Even if it's a green screen, they can still see who you are. You know what I mean? 'Cause you don't want to use the green screen to just shift yourself away, but use it only when it's necessary. You know what I mean? Or when you're in some situation where you don't want everybody to see exactly where you at. Or so then a green screen would be a great way to come in and replace that or whatever. You know what I mean? So then that would be good. So yeah, that would be good. So you have a lot of benefit, guys, and I sure did list out a few of the benefit of the green screen. You know, and then sometimes you're sick and you want to let people know how you're feeling. You want to give them an update as well, and so forth, and that's a good one. You know, sometimes you're feeling down and out, and you maybe don't want to see people in your when you're down or whatever, but you want to say talk to your people so they can strengthen you, give you a little motivation, a little encouragement, or so forth. That is also a great way to do that as well. It can be used for that, or you have so much benefit to it, and then it can also have a lot of drawback as well. So you just have to be careful. SSV Kitchen and Live say, "Hey Queen, hi, how are you? Greetings, greetings. Your girl is here. What you doing?" Yes, man. So everything have benefits to it, people, and everything can have a negative benefit as well. So it's just how we select things. How do we apply SSV Kitchen and Life? Oh, that means you cook. You cook. Kitchen and Life. I know that some food up in that kitchen. I'm coming over some dinner. I'm coming over for dinner. Yeah. So you have a lot of benefit. And sometimes you may not in the mood to come on camera, but you want to be on camera. You want to talk to your people because you're trying to hustle or you're trying to make a living for your families, your little children or whatever. And today is just one of those days where my hair is not comb, my this is not done. A lot of us, if we hear not comb, with this not done or whatever, we're not showing up. Right. So this would be one of those days where you go pull out a stop, grab one of your pictures, grab something that you already have, you know. And then for the men, if they do YouTube and they at work, cause some people they do YouTube while they're on the job as well. For the men, is it would work for them as well. Like let's say they're working where they're required to put their phone down and they can get a microphone or whatever, stick it on their clothes, and they can be talking back and forth while they're doing what they gotta do. All the people, man, them who drive from town to town, city to city, and they say, "I want to go live." You can go live, but then you don't want to show your face or whatever. You can find one nice picture. It don't have to be your picture or whatever. It could be a picture of nature, whatever it is, and somebody just enjoying it. You know what I mean? And you can be in the background narrating. So talking about what you're doing, and at least you can put the phone down if you're close enough to, you're just in that vicinity, and it can help. And then sometime also for safety reason, sometimes you do a live and you're at a certain location, and you can, instead of just turn it dark screen, you could just turn it where you just put a picture in there, boom, right there. I'll be right back, people. You know what I mean? And you just have your phone just set face up, just the way it is. Don't turn it down or whatever. So everything have its purpose. Everything I believe have its purpose. Whether you look at it good or whether you look at it bad, it depending on how one look at something. Everything have a purpose. It's and Lama say, okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bless up yourself, Lama. You have a blessed one, and big shout out to everyone out of Gambia. Big shout out to Africa. Big shout out to every one of you. Like us, share us, comment as well. We share as VIPs, moderators. Yeah, you. subscribers, members, content creators. Big shout out to all of you. So the benefit is there, people. You know, the benefit is there. And I think that's one of the things I like when I'm looking at stuff. I don't just want to look at it as just the bad aspect of it. I want to also know what is the benefit of it. You know what I mean? What good is it gonna do? You say I have 423. Oh, it's 4:23 a.m. You say like the Google see your daughter. I don't got no daughter. I'm a boy mom. I'm sorry. No girls. No girls. I asked God for two boys and sure did give it to me. But yeah, but it's life, guys. So I want everybody to say, once you learn something that can ease the pressure of you, if you feel uncomfortable sometime, always present up being on the live, then get the green screen. You know what I mean? Because some people, you're doing the live, but you're still not 100% comfortable yet. Just have one of those glow picture, a nice glow picture of you, and you just while in your background and go and do your thing. And you can focus, so you feel much more comfortable. Or even people who want to go live and haven't gone live yet, you know, and nobody know who you are, but you want to go live. You put a picture of you up there, and then you're in the background until you learn to be comfortable. And then when you're ready, you can say, hey, reveal, you know. So that's another great thing too. So you don't have to feel, or if you go live and you can put a picture of you there, even if nobody don't see you physically. Well, sorry, not physically, but virtually. Then that could be a great way for you to start. Like you're gonna go live. Then that would be a great way for you to start. Cause you can literally put down the phone and do what you gotta do. And you don't have to worry. As long as because some people they might not wanna come on camera because they shy or whatever. Then find your glow picture and put it right there. That's you right there. You know. And then ease the pain off you. And then pretty soon you'll build your confidence. Step by step. Everything is a step. Everything is baby steps. Step by step, bit by bit. And then pretty soon you gain some confidence. Yep. Some people cooking, they grab a nice picture of what they're gonna cook. Some people know how to take some nice pictures. So you have that right there and you're in the background and do your thing. Sometimes you gotta run to use the bathroom. You're right there. Only thing I would tell you, make sure you mute the mic. You have a green screen. I gotta use the bathroom. You put a green screen up. Make sure you mute that mic. Because if your phone is close to you, every shower is a blessing. Gushing down. Gonna hear it. So you'd have to make sure you mute the mic. Yeah. So lots of benefit, family. Lots of benefit. Mm-hmm. So I like to look at life from different ways, and I don't just want to look at life just the negative. I wanna look at the positive. You know what I mean? Because I want to see how things pan out in life, how things look. I don't just want to see one aspect of something. I want to see all. I want to see it all, so I can get my conclusion. My recommendation, my findings. Yeah. And the green screen does help because it take away from the darkness, because it depends on how you look at your audience. Do you look at your audience as one, everybody as one? Or do you look at your audience as who are you really reaching out to? Especially when you're creating a green screen or so forth. Because even though you're creating it to say that, hey, I'm already in my bed, I just want to lay down, I don't want to have no light on, or whatever. But also, you have to look at your audience as well. So it come with a lot of stuff. Mind you, you're not going to be knowledgeable about everything, because I am not myself. Then I would be much better. But at the same time, whatever you can share, it will come naturally to you. Whatever you need to learn, it will come naturally to you. And that's why I believe in timing. Everything is important. Because look how long I've been seeing people doing this. And it took me yesterday to see that it's actually possible. So it just goes to show when you're humble and you want to learn something, you see, so it's like you want to buy something. You see somebody with something that you like, and then you want to buy that. You want to buy that thing you can't, or so forth. But you have to humble about it. You can't just say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You have to humble about it and have it. They say have something in the back of your head so that it's a reminder, say, hey, and if it's something that you like, you will eventually learn it too. Because if you're looking at it from different angles, don't just look at something as one, as a bunch of, oh, this is a bunch of ballooning. No. Then you're categorizing everything into one category. You have to learn to spread the categories so you can understand. It's like they say, you gotta learn to dissect, you gotta learn to dissect things. It's like when we do content, you're doing content not only to create content, but you're doing it from memory. You're doing it hopefully you can take off one day and make an income. You're doing it for so many different reasons. Or some people just doing it for entertainment purpose. Some people just doing it for the just doing it sake. Some people just doing it because they wanna, so many things. They wanna document their life, they wanna document their journey, they wanna document their struggles, they wanna document their hurdles. You know what I mean? They wanna document their pain, they wanna leave a legacy behind, and that's how you leave a legacy behind. The things we're gonna create and the things we're gonna document. Our experiences that we're going to share and the knowledge that we're going to gain from learning so many different things and feel empowered by each other. I mean, nothing wrong when you feel empowered by each other. You know, it's a power to our people, so power to everyone. Because I believe we can feel empowered through a lot of stuff. We can feel powered, so empowered that you're like, where did I get all this good energy and da 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 from our soul? But it's because you are a person who like to feel empowered by others. I told you, I think I told you guys the story that I was watching this young lady, and when she said somebody had gave her take a chance on her, I remember right there and then I prayed and I said, I hope somebody take a chance on me. And lo and behold, a couple months later did I know, I literally dreamed that I should go back to this place here that I haven't been since I got my car, since I got my first car. I've been there must be one time also to that shop to go do some oxygen sensor in the first time I ever went to that place. And I think somebody had told me about it and I went there. I never gone back until this year. It came up in my head and I let the mindset lead me right there. And I said, I'm gonna go up here. And I go up there and I let the mind lead me. And I'm telling you, that was it. That was it. I had to go twice because I get one thing done and everything was good. And then when my window was cracked and everything, I had to go back and they did a lot of work up there. So I just went back with that part for them to do it. And little did I know, that something else was in store for me, because like I was about to fail me anytime soon. You wanna last another winter not by me. You know what I mean? So just goes to show the power of speaking out sometimes. Because I remember when a young lady said, somebody, take a chance. And I was remembering I was praying and I said, was asking the Lord, same way. I wish He can send me somebody to bless me. You know what I mean? And little did I know that a few months later, I would be blessed with it. And I always say, even though he have his own hurt bills to pay or whatever, but at least the stress of me worrying about the car is not over, because it's gonna be paid for. It have to be paid for. But at least I have it, so I have a reason as to why I should push myself and I should go excel to the next level, if that makes sense, because I got it. But I don't got it for free. I got it where I have to pay the bill. You know what I mean? So in one way it come like it come free, but then in the other way it come with penalties. It come with a price to pay. But it's something that was well needed. So no matter how I look at it, it was something that was well needed. And then I choose what I chose. And I have to realize that everything, whether say or do, is very important. So you have to be careful. So I learned a lot, family, but I ain't gonna stay any longer with you guys tonight. I just wanted to come on and hear my body out, hear my mind out. And then before I go to bed, I'm gonna go pray a little bit and then fall asleep in a no second. So you guys walk good, have a blessed day, and remember, if it's something that you all want to, I have more things on my list that I want to learn, but I'm happy I get two of them off my head so far. Yes, I got two of them off. They were really there in the back of my head, so I got two off, which is hoo. It's like a congratulation, kind of mood, yeah. So I wanted to say before I go is that if there's anything that you guys see out here and want to learn, but still struggling and don't know how to learn it, trust me, I understand. You're not alone, because there's a lot more I need to learn. But if you keep going, one of the days you will be led in the right direction. And at this point, you can have barely little or no confusion, nothing to worry about. Everything gonna be said. You're gonna be there. Whosoever need to be there with you will be there. And that way, you can stand tall and rise to the occasion. So don't give up, people. Dreams are valid, and whatever we put our heart and soul and mind to, we can achieve it. Just that we're not gonna achieve right when we put our heart and soul to it, okay? But over the course we will, you know. There's a shine bright like a diamond, we will shine. So anyway, people, have a blessed day. Walk good. I will say peace out. I don't know if you guys, oh, you see my hand? Peace out. Yeah, look at my finger. All right, guys, you have a blessed night. Love you all. Thank you so very much for your love and support. To all of the likers, the sharers, the commenters, the well wishers, the moderators, the VIPs, yeah, you, the subscribers, the members, everybody, the likers, the commenters, the top for everybody. Bless upon yourself. Until then, we say peace out.